This man is dying of thirst. He frantically scraped frost from the freezer, scraping it completely clean before reluctantly closing the door. Starving, he scooped an ornamental fish from the tank, chopped it up, formed it into a ball, and swallowed it raw with a drink. The man's name was Nick. As a renowned master thief in the industry, he had never failed. Right now, he was stealing an art painting worth tens of millions. Seeing he only had 7 minutes left, Nick rushed to the main door to make his escape. He entered the password his partner gave him. Unexpectedly, this activated the mansion's security system. Only then did Nick realize his partner had betrayed him. A veteran of countless jobs, he didn't panic. He calmly searched for a way out. Since the exit door was wooden, he could escape by chiseling through it. After hours of relentless hammering, he discovered solid steel plating behind the wood. Just then, hot air suddenly blasted from the ceiling vents. Within minutes, the apartment's temperature soared to 212 degrees Fahrenheit. Overcome by the heat, Nick dashed to the kitchen for water. The faucet produced not a single drop. The stove wouldn't ignite. In despair, he spotted the life-saving refrigerator. He greedily devoured the ice chips inside, temporarily relieving the intense heat. But what next? Nick lay on a table, radioing his partner. He desperately hoped for a flicker of conscience, but the radio remained silent. Escape clearly depended on himself. First priority, solve food and water. Nick scraped mold off some prosciutto with a knife, then smeared it with expensive caviar. That was his makeshift meal. Suddenly, the living room surveillance monitor lit up, displaying 9 camera feeds showing every corner of the apartment, even the security guard downstairs. Nick was puzzled. Why would the owner have surveillance in the living room? The next day, the indoor temperature returned to normal. Nick splashed water on his face by the pool, beginning a new day of exploration. Scouting the area yielded no escape routes. Then, the overhead chandelier caught his attention. Its structure suggested it led outside. He had to gamble. The ceiling was roughly 20 feet high. Reaching it required building scaffolding. Nick dragged every movable piece of furniture under the light. He meticulously tied them together with rope, constructing a crude work platform. Upon climbing up, Nick realized it wasn't high enough. He was exhausted and gasping for air. Unbearably thirsty, pool water and fish tank water were undrinkable. He pried open a kitchen refrigerator unit. Inside were only some cans. He was nearing his breaking point. Suddenly, a sound came from the living room. Miraculously, the shower head started flowing with fresh water. Nick gulped it down in huge mouthfuls. Quenched, he lay down to rest. To raise the scaffolding, he dismantled the bed frame. By evening, the structure was finally ready. Confirming it was rock solid, Nick installed the final plank. That night, after eating, Nick turned on the surveillance. He accidentally saw a janitor arrive at the door. Nick rushed to the entrance, yelling for help. The door's soundproofing was too good. No sound escaped outside. By the time Nick returned to the monitor, the person was gone. Then, the climate control system started acting up again.